Talker 2000, it is kind of ironic how they can have Cody blade on Raw but get absolutely no color at Mania. Kind of a letdown considering all the hype from Rock building up to the actual pay-per-view. Perhaps they should have done away with the Raw blade job and saved it for Mania. Your thoughts?
Look at it in retrospect, and you have to, because we were in the moment when we talked about it,
Mm-hmm.
but then every photograph you have of him going over is Crimson Mask.
If he were to blade
If he
at
would have,
WrestleMania.
yeah, because now every image you have of the night he won is going to look like he was in a car wreck.
Mm.
Like you can't get any usage out of any of that. You know,
That's a good
like,
point. Didn't think about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and well, we didn't because we were in the moment. But when you
Mm-hmm.
think back at it from a standpoint of marketing, merchandising, and everything else, I mean, it's pretty hard to get national coverage of Cody going over and him getting his hand raised if he's
Blood
fucking
in the frame.
Yeah, I think that's fucking the WWE and Paul kind of got this whole fucking making money thing with the pro wrestling.
They
gig.
figured it out, huh?
Yeah, with the ring changing every fucking 3 moves with a different sponsor. Yeah, I think they got this.
It's a profit thing.
Oh, God damn it.
Razor Riley, I never noticed who the ref is as an adult, oddly enough, but I knew Charles Robinson when I saw him. Guys, keep it up. Our thumbnail got put over a lot last week. Wesley, were you responsible for that? I don't want to credit the wrong person. But...
Yes,
Right.
yes. I was just so happy that he got the nod to be that guy that raised his hand at the end of the night, because Gerald's been around as long as I have. And he still looks good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was one of my. I booked the little Nate gimmick. That was all, you know. That was on my watch.
Right.
So.
So he would, yeah. Razor Riley said he never noticed who the ref was as an adult. Like as a kid, is that something that you were much more aware of? It was Steve, by the way, with the Steve Kaufman to be credited for the thumbnail that you guys liked. Jeremy said, loved the WrestleMania review. Always love to hear both of your thoughts on booking and match psychology with modern wrestling, especially big sexies. I feel more wrestlers need to take his advice on psychology. Well, but as you were told at the Performance Center, it's a different thing now.
But if you're hitting the bottom, brother, if you're hitting the bottom, you're fucking good. So you can put all the fucking you can put all the twist turns and like we brought up the street fight. We said it was white versus black, and they were beating Bobby Lashley down with Kane. So, you know, so and so's Croatian, and this guy is Puerto Rican, and I mean, Jesus, it was just. It's like we said the thing about flat Earth, and people are like, you don't believe in flat? No, of course we don't. When I was a kid, we used to go to Howell Lake, and you could fucking take a fishing pole down there and put a Cheerio on the hook and throw it in and catch a bluegill, like all day long.
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
Some feedback from last week's show. Of course, we covered WrestleMania in depth. Titus and Doomsday Tondick. I didn't think you would crap on the match that was closest to old school. LA Knight and AJ had a great match, and AJ lost on the only BFT delivered. Protected that move for sure. That may be true. I did talk about how the finishers were being used all over the place, but maybe in that match.
I'm not saying that we should. I don't think we shit on it. I just think that of everything else that was put in front of us, it had probably the least amount of buildup.
Yeah, we talked about that on here, that it was kind of a thrown.
It was a match. And I felt they gave the Slim Jim fucking, you start a match. I mean, it's so important to LA Knight that he's going to give away a car to some fucking, somebody they fucking brought in from West Virginia. So.
Tom